We're autumn pruning the roses today on Pots and Trowels, and that's brought to you with the support of Cobra Garden and King Seeds. Well, here we are now, third week in November. The weather has turned, having had quite a mild autumn, it's suddenly turned much cooler. We've had a couple of frosts and we've had quite a bit of rain. So the garden is now closing down for winter. And one plant in particular that needs a little bit of attention now is the rose. And if you've got rose bushes or climbing roses, it's a good time to do a little bit of autumn pruning. That is different to what we do in the spring. In the spring, we do a harder prune to encourage new growth. At this time of the year, it's more of a maintenance prune just to sort of keep them under control and to protect them over winter. So this is a rose that we've got growing in this bed here. Now this bed is going to be changed slightly. For regular viewers, you remember we planted the olive in there early on in the season, which has changed the dynamic slightly of this bed. And this rose is a lovely rose called It's a Wonderful Life. It was the Rose of the Year 2022 in the UK, and we grew it in a pot for the first couple of years, and it was a nice bushy plant. Now we've got it out in the ground and it's got its roots down into some good soil. It's got, as you can see, quite tall. It does grow a metre plus, so I'm actually going to move it probably late winter somewhere else. But for now, if you've got roses, it's time to do that little bit of pruning. They do carry on flowering if it's mild. I mean, you can see what's happened here though. The last of the flowers on this one, with the wet weather that we've had, they've gone all horrible and soggy. So they have completely had it. And, you know, we have still got a few rosebuds on there, and roses are always trying to flower. They want to please us. So you could actually cut that stem and take it into the house, and maybe they will open. In fact, we'll do that. We'll take that one off, cut that dead one out of the centre, and we can take those lower leaves off, take that into the house, put it in a little vase, and we may get a few blooms. But for the rest of it, it's time to tidy it up. And the reason we do that now is for two reasons. One of them is to stop it flowering. We need the plant to have a rest over winter. It encourages good root growth. But the other reason is if we leave all this tall foliage and all these long stems on a rose, what can happen is if we get lots of wet and then windy weather, it blows around, it rocks the roots, it creates a hole around the rootstock, and water can get in, and that can cause root rots and just generally unsettle them. So it's a really simple pruning at this time of the year. And what we do, we've got our stem, and I would always say, as a rule of thumb, cut them down by about half. So I'm just going to cut it down. Doesn't matter where, this is not the final pruning, but out of just good practice, I always like to cut above a bud and take that off, and that then is gone. So it's a case of working your way around. I've already done a little bit when I've been deadheading, but it's just getting these long stems, taking them down by half all the way round like that. So that instantly, and that's getting rid of those old flowers on there as well. It looks a really healthy rose. We don't spray anything for black spot, any fungal diseases, and this is a really, really healthy rose. I mean, just look at that. Here we are, as I say, third week in November, and it looks really healthy and glossy. So that one can go there, and that one there, and that is essentially it. So I've reduced it by half. It can't blow around as much through the autumn gales. And then the leaves will obviously fall off as we get more cold weather. They're not evergreen, they will eventually fall off. And then the main pruning we do, usually where we are in this part of England, I like to do it sort of, you know, early to mid-March, just when the buds are starting. And then that will be taken down much lower, and that will encourage that nice strong growth from the base. And that's the time when we can all do a little bit of thinning out, take out anything dead or diseased, just to maintain that lovely shape. But for now, if you've got roses in the garden, get out, take them down by half, put them to bed for winter. Well, thank you for watching Pots and Trowels, and remember, all the videos and our weekly podcasts can be found on YouTube, where you can subscribe for free. We're going to be talking roses again next week, when we're going to be planting some climbing roses up this archway. So we'll see you then. Bye.